MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
James Paxton is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this
Boston,
evening.
The third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Payoff pitch one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The head-to-head with James Paxton, not great. He's 1 for 8. And this is low, ball 1. Paxton, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. The 3-0 is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he takes ball one. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. LeMahieu stands at first with one out. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's the first pitch to him. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
1-0. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi is under it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. The Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Mookie Betts, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. He'll start this at bat with a knuckle curve right there. Strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius, lifetime versus David Price. He's a .341 hitter. He's taken him deep once.
Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Gregorius sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 3-2 now from Price. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
4.
Standing in now, Luke Voit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Voit, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Chopper to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Standing in, Sandy Leon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is foul right side. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Ready on 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Eduardo Nunez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in.
2-1.
Line toward the alley and left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Price sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Hit toward the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Martinez.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Tagged by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Boston. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Nunez in foul ground, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
In now, Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's Price now on 1-0. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 now from Price. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
The first baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Too low. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding in once again, Steve Pearce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Betts at third with 2 away. Weekly hit towards first. Voit is there, and Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that misses 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're
Now
moving the
batting,
ball all
left
around the
fielder,
strike zone, and then what do?
Giancarlo.
You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Price into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1 from Price. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On, he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Leading
Well,
off
we thought
for
we
the
might
Yankees.
be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out.
Now
Number
batting,
1.
Catcher Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ryan Weber, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
73, Ryan Weber.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That misses 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's out number 2.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
So striding forward now, Luke Voit. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Thornburg features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Aaron Hicks. And a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next,
man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Dustin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 3.
Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. So striding in, Sandy Leon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Brian Johnson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Brian Johnson.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Two and two.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Up high. 2-1 now.
Hey!
2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Judge is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 0-1. Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This one definitely a low scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New York Yankees have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. James Paxton is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.
Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Julio Teheran will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Leading off tonight,
and that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hot shot down the line, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One and one, here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 9. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third.
And
The
with
first
2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2, and now it's full. 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting 7.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Daniel Castro.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Kenta Maeda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 LA. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting ninth.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
In now, Julio Teheran. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he misses there. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
1 strike.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Peterson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Markakis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now, and we are tied 2-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody.
First pitch
Bellinger.
of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
In there, 2-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Line toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. And it's fouled away. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Now batting, Daniel Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tehran sets. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Donaldson.
The pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, one away. The bouncer to the left side. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. First pitch on its way. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 4-3. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
18, Kenta Maeda.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. And that misses 1-1. Two and one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Andrew Tolles.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Maeda, base runner at first with one out. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Tehran sets, first pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he takes a called strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses inside off the plate. Called strike 2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. On its way is pitch number 75. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and one the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3.
Ladies and
Shane
gentlemen,
Carl takes
your
over to
attention,
start the
please.
6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 51, Shane Carl.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jock Peterson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Still 2-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Liner toward right center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats.
Now
both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Taylor, the runner at second with 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the second baseman, Daniel Castro.
So digging in now, Daniel Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Freeman trying to get there. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The pitcher, number 18.
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11. A.J. Pollock.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The set and the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Fouled off. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here 4-3. Kevin Quackenbush enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Quackenbush, a former Cincinnati Red. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Outside in a full count, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hit hard but foul. Donaldson over at second. Acuna on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Ozzie Albies is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it his toes. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at SunTrust Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Johnny Venters is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 48, Johnny Venters. Now playing
at the plate, Andrew Toles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Camargo brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Venters is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Cody Bellinger will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Up top, it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely to third as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Austin Barnes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Turner on third, Bellinger on second, Peterson on at first with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready with the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 64, Caleb Ferguson. Now catching and batting 9.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Ferguson, a 22-year-old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it his toes. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Very high, 2-1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman, 0-for-2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Daniel Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Castro. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box now, Russell Martin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
No ball. 1 strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. We are in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Andrew Toles, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Josh Donaldson.
Now here's the pitch. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Pedro Baez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. That misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Career numbers against Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
1 out, nobody on. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Amari Baladeri.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 5-4 Atlanta. A.J. Minter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Cody Bellinger. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Two and two the count. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Seager leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's set and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
2 out with the man at first. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4 the final tally. Atlanta have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Daniel Winkler pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.